What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm tired, but today is a lit day. We're gonna be putting on some big, ooh, bitch, hold up, bitch. Come on now, what? Huh? We are gonna be throwing on some Audi Q5 Brembo calipers. These are OEM calipers. I already did one side. That way I don't have to learn as I go. So this side is done, and I'm gonna be showing you step by step on how to do it to the opposite side. So these calipers, they're from a 2018 to 2020 Audi Q5. These are factory Brembos. So what I did to get these to work with the factory setup, I threw a spacer on, a 20 mil spacer all around. From last video, these were 15, but now I've upgraded them to a 20. No rubbing, everything fits cool, and that's it. Literally, that's it. So to get started with the other side, I'm going to have to jack the car up, get the wheels off, get the spacer off, get the caliper off, do all that fun stuff, and then that's it. I don't know if you can tell, but it is actually getting a little bit dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this started on that side, and then hopefully we can get this done before it gets dark. After you're able to get your wheel off, you can now start working on the brake system. So these are the factory one piston calipers, the calipers that I put on from the 2018 Q5. Those are 4 piston. If you don't know the difference between 2 and 4 piston or 1 and 4 piston, these little circles right there, those are pistons. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4 right there. So altogether, these are 4-pot calipers, and we're gonna throw them on the car. As you can see, it has the factory Brembo logo right there. Just a note, these calipers do have a brake pad sensor, so it tells you when your brake pads are low, when you get them changed. I can care less for that because all I drove was older cars, so I go off how it feels on the pedal and how it's actually stopping. So we're gonna get rid of that sensor altogether, and you will have a light on the car. And if you're okay with that, cool, continue. If not, then I don't know, it's tell you, champ. First thing is first, when you're starting this, you have a clip right here that is gonna have to pop out. So what you can do is you can take a flathead or your pliers, and you can just kind of wedge it out of there. Just like that. And it's spring loaded. Oh, guess not. No, it's not anymore. So the first one, it popped out on me, but I guess this one had other plans. And with this, you can just push in and up, and then you can free up. This is your main brake line, your only brake line for the front, and now the rest is just simple. Undo the caliper and undo the brake line. To remove the caliper bolt, you got a bolt right here and a bolt on the bottom. So 2 bolts in total to remove the caliper, and it is a 21 mil socket. I had already gone ahead and loosened these. On your end, it may be a little bit tighter. If that's the case, just take your extension or a breaker bar, and you can break that loose. 1 bolt. Now with both bolts out, we can go ahead and get this caliper free from the car. And the only thing that's left on the removal part is to remove this brake line. For this, you're gonna have a ton of brake fluid. You can either grab a bottle or you can grab like a washcloth to prevent that. So the bolt up top is, oh, it's already leaking. Wow, I already went ahead and loosened it, but the bolt up top is a 11 mil socket. So you can go ahead and take your little 11 mil and get that free. I'm gonna have to like set this up somewhere else because I just got a whole bunch of brake fluid on me. It's not that much, actually. So caliper is removed off the car. You can go ahead and just put that in there or wrap it in a towel if you want. And then from here, you can just go ahead and get your new caliper ready. All right, so for the new caliper, we can actually go ahead and slip it on. This part right here is where the OEM brake line goes into. So we're gonna take that off, put that aside, and slip this over the rotor. Grab your bolt, to lock it in place. I can't even find the bolts. I got a bolt. Grab your bolt to lock it in place. Let's see. Is it gonna catch? It looks like it has caught a little bit. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we can grab our socket and finger tight this. So now with the brake line attached, the calipers are mounted, we can bleed the system. Our two bleeders inside and out. I was able to pick this up very cheap. It's a one-man bleeding option. Who is messaging me? Jason. Wow. So I was able to pick this up and it's pretty self-explanatory. You connect it to the hose, you press the brake pedal, get all the fluid out or get all the air out of there, and then you move on to the other side. Simple. So with the brakes fully bled, for some reason my camera wasn't able to like pick up what was being recorded. So like mentioned, you will have a brake light. So unfortunately my camera was tweaking, so it like stopped recording like multiple times, but we were able to get the brakes bled. Now the last thing is toss on our new spacers and toss the wheel back on, drive it around. I'm not gonna leave this parking lot. Like I'm gonna just drive back and forth, make sure everything is good before I actually take it on the road. It's a little side note, this is the like old dirty brake fluid. When you're doing this, you're gonna want new brake fluid. I got that right there. It's brand new and you wanna top off your fluids. Other than that, like it's a super simple process. That's it. The calipers are on. Like I mentioned, it's super simple. It's honestly like dumb easy. If you're scared to do it, as long as you have a garage or you have like some sort of wrenching knowledge, it's super easy. Calipers are on one side and other side. We Gucci. So let's take this for a little drive and see what kind of stopping power these new calipers talking about. All right, let's see how well this thing stops. All right, okay, this thing actually stops. Oh yeah, this thing stops. All right. Okay, yeah, I can rock with this. It's the next day. I took the car on a little like drive this morning to the mall, had to do some things. Everything works out great. It works, everything is good. The car stops great, it looks great. And now I'm thinking, I have wheels at home, but I'm not sure if I want to put them on the car or not. So let me know down below if I should put them on the car or not. They are black, so I guess it'll go with the black like portion of the roof and all black trim on the car. And I'm also thinking if I want to upgrade to the RS3 grille. I don't know. I do, but I don't. I kind of want to keep like a factory look, because right now it looks like the car came like this from factory, even though it didn't. I don't know, y'all. Let me know what I should do to the car. I had a lip. I'm not gonna hold you. I had a front lip, but what had happened was, it looked so fucking shitty. Like I got it on halfway and I literally just ripped the shit off. Like it did not look good whatsoever. So I think I'm gonna hold off on the front lip unless I can find like an OEM looking one. But if not, then I'll just keep it like this because it really does not look bad at all. All right. Hear me out. So if I get the RS3 grille, I need some type of aggressiveness up front along with the yellow headlights. Yeah?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Pause. That looked kind of gay. Pause. But I don't know. Let me know what in the comments down below. Should I do the RS3 grille with the yellow headlights and some aggressive aero up front, or just leave it as it is? Right now, as it sits, like I like it. It's an OEM plus kind of look. The backs The suspension settled a little bit, so that's cool. The front, it's a little bit settled. Nothing too much, but I kind of wish it was a little bit lower, like just a little bit lower, you know what I mean? But other than that, like, the car's sitting nice. Suspension, calipers, and the wheel spacers. The wheels itself don't look bad. Like, they clearly go with the car. It's an OEM, like, they're OEM wheels. They came with the car. So I think I'm gonna leave it like this for a little bit until it starts to get boring or until I start craving something else. But I do think I need a duckbill. Do think I need that. Maybe, like, not the big one, but, you know, the small one. But I don't know. We'll see where the car goes from there. But these calipers are looking crazy. They're literally like majority of the fucking wheel. If this video helped you in any way, as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like, leave a comment though. Like, what should I do? Oh God, here we go. What should I do to the front end of this car? Because it's kind of plain looking, you know what I mean? So I got to figure something out for that, and then hopefully get a little bit, you know, get a little spazzazzle in the car, you know what I mean? But the front, the calipers though, that's just crazy, yo.